Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First on GEO-POLITIcal. We are coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. It's Tuesday, March the 12th, 2024. My name is Wild Michael Gilman, bidding you a pleasant good evening and welcome wherever you are joining us from tonight. We say welcome to you. We've got a great show coming up here. In tonight's edition, on the countdown, today is day number 34 since Joseph Yuma Boyka declared his assets on February 8th, 2024 without publication. What is he hiding? For our hot topics tonight, standing alone, Senator Prince Johnson sided with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. She won the presidency. He sided with President George Weah, and he became president of Liberia. Prince Johnson sided with Joseph Yuma Boyka. Boyka succeeded. Will any one of them put the country first if they sided with him, PYJ, against the establishment of the World Economic Crimes Court? Again, the question here is, will it be in the country's best interest to say no to the establishment of World Economic Crimes Court in Liberia by any of these leaders? Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Joseph Boyka, George Weah. Question: will it be in the country's best interest, for the sake of peace, stability, for any of these leaders, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Joseph Boyka, George Weah, prominent citizens of Liberia, to come out against the setting up of the World Economic Crimes Court in Liberia? Let's dig deeper. We got more information for you here tonight. Also coming up, like father, like son, CDC Secretary General Mayor Jefferson Koijee equates Deputy Speaker Thomas P. Fallah's actions to President Weah's. But what are the real story behind Fallah's actions? What is to come? GEO-POLITICal digs deeper. Join us, don't go nowhere, for a fascinating story behind Thomas Fallah's actions. Also coming up tonight, War Economic Crime Code outsourced. Gina Talk is reporting that during his last visit to the United States, Joseph Boakai had a meeting with Dr. Allen White, Representative Chris Smith, Jerome Verdier Sr., and others. At that meeting, Joseph Boakai outsourced the establishment of War Economic Crime Code to Dr. Allen White. Is White rewriting the TRC recommendations and prosecution list? Why should Dr. Allen White be given such exclusive privilege of rights? Let's dig deeper. Monrovia is being burnt down by house fires almost every other day. What is responsible for this? Is it arson attacks? Could it be LEC high voltage or carelessness by occupants of those homes? Why are the fire and police departments slow to respond? Is God sending a message? But these are many other stories we are working on for you here tonight. We say welcome to you. If you are celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones tonight, we say congratulations to you. Happy belated birthday to my friend and sister, Monique Walker, there in Tennessee. Happy belated birthday to you. Take it from us, yeah.
You're so good to me for all you have done. Lord, I give you praise. You're so good to me for all you have done. I want to give you praise. Say, Lord, you've been good to me for all you have done. Lord, I give you praise. You've been, Lord, you've been good to me for all you have done. I want to give you praise. Look at me, how you bless my life for all you have done. I give you praise. I can testify of your goodness, for all you have done. I want to give you praise. You've been good, yeah. Good to me, yeah. For all you have done. Oh, Lord, I give you praise. Yeah, Lord, you've been good to me. For all you have done. God, I want to give you praise. Looking back at my life, I can't imagine where will I be without you. It's only by your grace, I can make it up. Where will I be? Oh, without you. Lord, you've been good to me. All you have
And I will want to do these songs especially for those young people who lost their lives due to electoral violence in our country, especially at the hands of Francis Human and the Unity Party.
Hallelujah. This is someone's testimony. Praise it. You ready to be good to me, oh God. You have done, Lord, I give you. You've been
good to me.
All the time. I wanna give you praise. Oh my God. You've been good to me. So many reasons to praise you, God. Lord, I give you. There is a reason to praise the Lord. There is a reason to praise the Lord. Oh, cause you're ready to be good to me. I wanna give you praise. You're ready to be good. You're ready to be good. You're ready to be good to me. You're ready to be good to me. There is a reason to praise you, God. There is a reason to praise you, Lord. A reason to praise you.
Hey.
Praise Him. Praise Him. Praise Him. Praise Him. Minister Prince Shimmer. Rodney P. Praise Him. Praise Him. You ready to be good to me, oh God? You have done, Lord, I give you. You've been good to me. All the time. I wanna give you praise. Oh my God. You've been good to me. So many reasons to praise the Lord. Lord, I give you. There is a reason to praise the Lord. There is a reason to praise the Lord. Oh, cause you're ready to be good to me. I wanna give you praise. You're ready to be good. You're ready to be good to me. You're ready to be good to me. There is a reason to praise you, God. There is a reason to praise you, Lord. A reason to praise you.
Hey. Praise Him.
Praise Him.
Praise Him.
Praise Him. Minister Prince Shimmer. Rodney
Got
P.
to praise Him.
We give it a praise, Lord.
Got to praise Him.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Woo. Just got to praise Him.
Lord, we give you praise by Rodney Peabody, Rodney Ja. What a beautiful song there. We play that song especially for those young people that lost their lives due to electoral violence in our country, especially those at the hands of Francois Yumalin and the Unity Party folks. Yeah, we play that song especially for the Lord. We give you thanks and praise for sparing our lives. Okay, we got a great show for all of us here tonight, folks. We apologize greatly. We were not on air yesterday, and we came on air again late after we promised you 8:30. But man proposes, God disposes, and Rosalie Wenley is here with us from Switzerland tonight. Rosalie, how you doing, Miss Wenley?
I'm good, Mr. Gilman.
Right. Yeah, adjust your video there. Adjust your video and come in the middle of the video. Yeah. We want to say happy Ramadan month to all our Muslim brothers and sisters, friends that are observing Ramadan. We like to extend our prayers, thoughts, and everything to you as you go through your month of fast and prayer. Pray for our country, pray for our people, pray for everyone, pray for yourselves as well. And may Allah bless your prayers and your request. Okay. Our colleague A.B. Connor is greatly observing the fast month, and I spoke with him. He will be in and out. If he can, he will make it. If he cannot, he will be listening in the back. There's a quotable quote that says, "The man who says he can, and the man who says he can't are both correct.
He can't. He can't. He
Yeah.
can't. He can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The man who says he can and the man who says he can't are both correct.
Okay. I
How was
agree.
your weekend?
Um,
How you position yourself that you call your hair? Okay, now you there. So you
let me
want to lay
come
back?
closer, right?
Yeah.
I gotta go backward.
Yeah.
It's better.
Yeah, it's better that way. It's better that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotta go more to the wall.
Yeah, you super red there. But now the gadget is supposed to be moving. It's on a position here, one spot. Every time you count that around one spot.
This part always the same. Yeah,
Yeah,
when I'm doing my live, my phone is vertical, and with this one, it gotta be horizontal. That's why.
horizontal. Yeah,
Yeah, that's why.
horizontal.
Yeah.
Practice horizontal. Facebook will not allow you to do vertical. Yes, I did vertical in Liberia.
Yeah, I always do vertical.
No,
I
no,
do my live
horizontal.
show.
Sorry, horizontal.
Yeah, this is
When you do
horizontal.
horizontal, you can't get people join you.
I don't see anything.
When you do horizontal,
Like when I do horizontal, I don't see comments.
you don't. Oh, okay.
When I do my live show, that's what I mean. When I'm
Yeah,
doing my live show, when I do horizontal,
yeah.
I don't
You
see
don't see comments.
comments.
Yeah,
You're right. So that's why I do vertical. That's why I always got to adjust when I'm here on horizontal
yeah.
on the live stream.
No doubt. Let's welcome Her Royal Highness the Queen Marie Pine.
Oh,
Uh,
you can't pass me.
eh? Oh, that's CLN Queen there. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Your Highness. Let's have a conversation tomorrow. Yeah, I got something for you. We got to talk about it. Okay.
Sorry, Your Highness, for my 50
Yeah.
guy.
That was Queen there.
That's the queen. Come
Yes,
on, Your
CLN
Highness.
Queen. Yeah. Again, welcome to all of you joining us here. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. Uh,
I didn't Patrick guy.
yeah, this show. Some people live here, they will not like it.
You joking?
Eh?
They will not like it? What do you mean?
Both you and them.
Oh, you joking?
You see, I put a topic in the chat room. You see
They're
that in the
smart.
put the link.
They're smart ear from ear to ear. I'm not
You
gonna
smart.
like it.
Yeah, you will like it. You will like it. Why you not like it?
I think you said both me and the people they will not like it.
Yeah, both you and them. Both two of you.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
we
So, folks,
coming.
again, welcome to all of you. Welcome. We got a great show here. Let's bring you the topics that we are covering for you here tonight. Okay. Today is day number 34. The countdown to Joseph Yuma Boakai as a declaration without publication since February 8th, 2024. Today is day number 34. Our hot topics here tonight: standing alone. Prince Weah Johnson sided with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. She won. He sided with George Weah. He became president. He sided with Joseph Yuma Boakai. GMB succeeded. Will any one of these leaders or with any one of them put the country first if they sided with PYJ against the establishment of War Economic Crime Court? Will the country buen? Will it be for the sake of peace? Or people will say, oh, they're hypocrites. What would people say? What would be the responses of the Liberian people and what have you? Like father, like son. CDC Secretary General Mayor Jefferson Koijee equates Deputy Speaker Thomas P. Fallah's actions to President Weah's. But what are the real story behind Fallah's actions? Let's dig deeper. We're going to dig deeper into that tonight. I know a lot of you probably have seen the statement from the mayor,
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Koijee, wrote a beautiful piece. It's on Facebook. We have it. We're going to read it for you here as we dig deeper into that. War Economic Crime Court outsourced. Cheetah Hat Talk Digging Deeper Department is reporting that during his last visit to the United States, JMB had a meeting with Dr. Allen White, Representative Chris Smith, Jerome Verdier Sr., and others. At that meeting, JMB outsourced the establishment of War Economic Crime Court to Dr. Allen White. Is White rewriting the TRC recommendations and prosecution list? Why should Dr. Allen White be given such exclusive privileges or rights? Let's dig deeper. Fire. We brought you that story during our last broadcast here. Monroeville is being burned down by daily fires in and around the city. Is it arson attack? What could it be? Or is God trying to reveal a message to us? Monique Walker, this show is dedicated to you. Happy belated birthday to you there. Growing young, as always. Good to see you on here, okay? I hope you send my own cake. That's your birthday cake. You alone eating your birthday cake. They can, I know. You alone eating your birthday cake. Monique, yeah. Mo, congratulations on your 22nd birthday. Keep it up. Life gets better by the day. All right. So Miss Wenley, you heard the headlines, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So welcome to all of you. If you join us here for the very first time, we say welcome to you. On this podcast, we insist that we will be civil with one another. There will be no curse words, no insults of any kind on here. She said, thank you plenty explaining.
Exactly the point.
Exactly the point. Exactly the point.
Ain't no money go spend time.
Yeah. Money go spend time nowhere. Yeah. All right. Welcome, folks. You got an open mic, Miss Wenley, and our folks that will be joining us here. Team of analysts and panelists. We expect a great show from all of us here tonight. All right, so folks, to put you into the mood of the conversation on here tonight, let's give you a gist of this conversation, okay? Like father, like son is a piece written by the former mayor, Jeff Koijee, equating Thomas Fallah actions to that of President Weah. But what are the real story behind Fallah's actions? Before we get to the real story of Fallah's action, let's read for you here what did the young mayor say in his piece, like father, like son. And here is what he wrote. Like father, like son. In 2005, after the election was stolen by the Unity Party that saw the summary murder of our fallen martyr, Papi Solo, former President Weah placed country first over ambition in the midst of the anguish. As the main opposition leader, he accompanied then President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf to a debt waiver conference on July 14, 2006, along with former CDC Secretary General Len Eugene Nangbe. Because of his presence and magnanimity and not petty hate and anger, Liberia had over 3.5 billion United States dollar debt waived. That waiver helped pave the way for good governance and to have ensured the Unity Party's government have a breathing space in raising local revenue without thinking of paying international debts and attracting key investments that could ably help Liberia's recovery program after decades of war. The CDC's role in this endeavor was welcomed by all Liberians and global icons, as the sole intent was to show the world that there was sustained peace amongst actors of the country, even after a heated and bruising electoral practice marred by fraud and irregularities. In 2011, after NEC Chair James Fromoya publicly declared and wrote the CDC as the winner of the first round election and subsequently criminally somersaulted, leading to a boycott action of CDC not to participate in the second round of election. George Weah still accompanied Councillor Winston Tutman to that inauguration, with glaring indications that the UP had rigged the process by every means possible. Interestingly, the disagreement over this broad day election rigging led to the infamous bloody November 7 saga, when innocent partisans of the CDC were murdered and gang raped by UP state machineries for standing up to protest against illegal action. Following a heavily contested election 2023 that saw Liberians duped by Mr. Boyka, who narrowly secured a space by less than 1% of the votes, President Weah won the hearts of many as Liberia's first sitting president, in spite of defeat, to lead a transition like none other in decades. Boyka, during that heated election, oversaw a series of murders of innocent Liberians by his partisans and remained conspicuously silent. It took President Weah, being a paragon of peace and symbol of nationalism, remained steadfast and governed the state adequately, not allowing those unorthodox actions to sway his judgment, as the key focus of any sedition remains country first above all else. Yesterday's action of Deputy Speaker Thomas Fallah hugging a murderer of peaceful Liberians, Francis Yumalin, depicts the true nature of a loyal sedition that puts country first above all else, a core value. Let me repeat that paragraph. Yesterday's action
Didn't care about it based on core value.
Deputy Speaker Thomas Fallah hugging a murderer of peaceful Liberians, Francis Yumalin, depicts the true nature of a loyal sedition that puts country first above all else, a core value. Let's quickly remind the Boyka's regime that those innocent Liberians murdered in Foya, action masterminded by Yumalin, the Minister of Internal Affairs, will not go unnoticed. We will ensure a full-fledged investigation that will see the perpetrators brought to book now or in the future. While it's true, we welcome Thomas Fallah's decision, let it be made clear, this will not negate our continuous call for justice for those peaceful souls. All seditions can rest assured that your interests and thoughts are welcome in this dispensation, and we will remain on your side as we have always done. We will remain on your side as we have always done. Solo Senior, the link is in the chat room. You're in the chat room, go there. Okay? That was the piece, beautifully written. But do I or do we accept the contents, face value?
Yeah.
Oh, confirm Mami Tay. She said, Mike, please say happy birthday to my last child, 2 years. Jimmy, happy birthday to you from Uncle Michael, from your mom, confirm Mami Tay, your siblings, and everybody. Want to wish you well, okay? Happy birthday to you. I forgot, CMT. Yeah, AB Connor, welcome to you there. I spoke about you earlier on here. Welcome. Yeah. Says Makula Musu Dennis, Elijah Nepe, the fearless Hyena Clark Williams. Welcome. Yeah. Okay. That was the piece. Right. Yeah. Solo Sina, go in the panelist chat room on WhatsApp. Talk about we say I love your comment. You say D3 for life, digging deeper department for life. Lloyd Yene, welcome to you as well too. Welcome. Okay, that was the piece by the young Lord Mayor Jeff Koijee. Again, there are quite a few things he said there, like father, like son, equating Thomas Fallah's actions to that of George Weah, President Weah, going along with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf to donor conference, where the debt of the country from Charlie King Town, J.J. Robert Town was waived, billions of dollars, and a host of other things he stated. But he said Fallah's action is a core value of seditions, of CDC, a core value to embrace either murderers or instigators of murders or what have you, or core value, which means is a trait, is you are in the panelist room after Solosino. You went there the last time you came on. Which one of your account you looking at? Yeah. Refresh your WhatsApp. I'm going to call your name in the chat room there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to call your name in the chat room.
They started calling him there all over the place.
Yeah. Go to your WhatsApp, my man. I'll call your name in the chat room. Unless you get different. But you were there the last time you left from inside that chat room and came on the show. Okay? Core values. Linda Morris, welcome. Don't get me wrong. This mayor, Jeff Koijee, is somebody that I respect. That's why I've ordered him plenty of times. I respect him. I adore him for his leadership, his stewardship of Liberia's biggest city, Monrovia. Okay? But there are things that, you know, that are light and day, or night and day. There's no gray area. No gray area there. Okay. We saw what happened at the party headquarters November 7, 2011. The brutalization of Liberians, seditions, the murder of Papi Solo.
They've missed
We
us.
saw that.
Some of us.
Yeah.
Me and my brother.
Okay, we saw that. Our young girls and women, yeah, Rosalie talking, some were raped, beaten. When we had 17,000 peacekeepers in the country, when they were supposed to be providing security for everybody, we saw what was meted out against Liberians, against seditions on their party headquarters, peaceful. Okay, when did that happen? We didn't see, we did not see or hear Ellen Johnson Sirleaf giving instructions on video to the police, to the peacekeepers, to security, whosoever that went on CDC headquarters and raided the place and murdered people. We did not see Ellen Johnson Sirleaf speak about that. The only time we heard Ellen Sirleaf talk about her participation in the war, direct participation, was when she said in her book and elsewhere that she provided the first $10,000 to Charles Taylor. That bought guns and arms, ammunition that will lead to the devastation of our country. 250,000 lives taken.
Plus.
Yeah. Plenty. Okay. But we did not see her talking about, I'm an old rebel. I provided 10,000 to Charles Taylor, and anybody try again, we're going after you. Like Francis Yumalin did. Unrepentant, unremorseful. The man does not have any remorse about his actions.
Boisterous.
People lost their lives. People lost their lives. Okay? So the mayor should understand that he is the Secretary General of the party, the People's Party. So how does this piece of information or communication that he wrote honor his name? How does he separate himself as an individual to the party's position? How does he separate that to say, this is my personal thoughts, this is the position of the party? Okay. So when I read that piece today, many things came to mind. It's a beautiful piece. It's beautiful, but the contents, when analyzed, does it fit all of us? From all walks of life. CDC is a broad-based party, grassroots party. Big, small, tall, young, old, hungry, bellyful. Everybody is in that party. Is that a core value, a core principle of CDC to embrace murderers? As we say, in the same frame of mind, That same text talk about we still want justice, but it is a core value to embrace a murderer. Yeah. Solo Senior, let's test your microphone. Good evening.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. How you doing, Mr. Gamer?
Where did you find the link?
AB sent it to me. You sent it to my old deleted number, my old disconnected number. So you figured it out, then send it to me.
So anything me child, yeah.
Yeah.
AB, I told the people you fasting.
But the bad guy brother that I brother, so you gotta do it for a brother. He sent it to me and then he called me to confront. So I talked to him.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah. You got my number, the 1777, but I got 8477, that number that one I'm using
on WhatsApp. Okay.
Yeah,
so then how did you get it the last time? Because
the last time you sent it to me directly.
Oh, okay.
But you and I, we communicated.
Right. I'll remove that number before the Nigerian people get it and can't hear our chat room.
Yeah.
I'll remove that number.
The 8477.
Send me the number that you on WhatsApp with.
I can send it to you right now.
Yeah,
so you have it.
Are you for real, Mr. Gamer?
Oh, yeah, that's true, Mr. Gamer, right? They quit a get young people thing and start soliciting for fun. Yeah,
okay.
That one I just said.
He spoke of core values, core principle.
Yep.
Let me go back to it. He said, where is that? Yesterday's action of Deputy Speaker Thomas Fallah hugging a murderer of peaceful Liberians, Francis Yumalin, depicts the true nature of a loyal sedition that puts country first above all else, a core value. So which one is the core value? Putting country first or hugging a murderer?
Murderers.
Which one is the core value? All right, AB, you say you had to put a parliamentarian on the show.
That's right.
No doubt. Yeah. So which one is the core value?
I don't know.
This is why we ask the question. PYJ sided with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, she won. He sided with George Weah, he became president. He sided with Joseph Yuma Boakai, JMB succeeded. Will any one of them put the country first? If they sided with him, PYJ, against the establishment of War Economic Crime Code? Will any of us that read a piece by the Mayor Jeff Koijee today and say, oh, thank you, Mayor. Rose, I'm not putting you on the spot. I saw your comment there, but I'm not putting you on the spot.
No, go ahead. I you know, there's a story behind every, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm. There's a story behind everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
when I share the content, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. The reason is simple. Why we are doing this, there were instances, or there are instances, where things happen in our country, and during the CDC government time, lies were told on people, and actions were not taken.
Plenty lies.
A lot. Actions were not taken. Okay? Actions were not taken. To the extent the CLN, Concerned Liberian Network, and GHT galvanized resources. We put resources together to go against people. Whether it's United States congressmen, whether it is the entire Tom Lantos Human Rights Committee of almost 12 representatives, whether it is phone banking back-to-back, Representative Chris Smith, whether it is 2 weeks non-stop phone banking, Michael Rubin, such that he couldn't get a business call in his office. Every time you call, you get about 5 persons on hold. And they will ask you, you want to hold on? And we encourage you. We call the federal judge in Florida. We risked everything.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
We risked everything for our people and government. We risked everything. We put everything on the line.
Right.
Openly. Okay? Only for us to see what is happening. Even when lives were taken, there are people responsible for those heinous crimes, those murders, like Queen Johnson. Queen Johnson parading Monrovia, hanging out with police director, DEA director, and Joseph Boyka, and everybody in this current government. She's on video. Brutalizing Joshua. A healthy young man will lose his life. The young man in Lofa, beaten, murdered, stoned to death.
That's a cool value, though.
By his own people because of Thomas Fallah. And then we embrace Francis Yumalin as a core value, a core principle, something that is associated with CDC and seditions, to embrace murderers, to embrace people who go against us, who commit heinous crimes, who are supposed to be brought to book. We embrace them. Why do we do that? Is it for personal gain? Is it for tribal connection, lineage? Is it for positions? Why do we do that? But friends, who were those or are those senators that confirmed Francis Yumalin?
I tell you, my son won't know.
Who? Okay. The party honored then chairman Moba Molu wrote the Senate through Yomli Kanga Lawrence, President Pro Tem, complaining Francis Yumalin and stating clearly, emphatically, do not confirm him.
Right. And another police officer that was November 7th.
Moba Molu wrote and CC the American embassy, the UN, folks, and what have you. He did.
Yes.
That was the position of the party and the coalition for democratic change.
Yes.
Is Jeff Koijee's article, publication today, a position of the CDC as in the Congress for Democratic Change or the coalition? Is that what it is? Do we understand now when we complain that we are not coordinated.
You understand now?
That we are not coordinated as a party, as a group of people. The former chairman wrote against Francis Yumalin. The Secretary General now writes like father, like son.
Mm-hmm.
The president was in the church. President Weah was at Keklon Church when he was humiliated at the airport, and the protest in Grand Cape Mount County. He was in church talking about those things. That Boyka should ensure people rights, and if he does that again, you'll see people on the streets at his command and choosing. So where are all these things? Where do we fit all these things as a party? Our messaging, where? I don't want to believe that the CDC, as in the Congress for Democratic Change or the Coalition for Democratic Change, lacks leadership. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe we lack leadership or we don't have the message for the people. We do, but we are not being coordinated, and it hurts.
So bad.
It hurts when we are not coordinated. Everybody, every tap on its own bottom. Every tap on its own bottom. You understand that? You get the pot tap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You lift for the pot tap. Whether you get 10 pots with their taps, you lift for that one tap, that bottom sitting down. You set it down on top of that bottom. You lift for the other tap, you'll set it down on top of the other. Every tap has its own bottom. We are not together. We are not coordinated. Huh? This is why we ask whether tomorrow, if we hear President Weah comes out and say, I don't support War Economic Crime Court or the prosecution of Prince Johnson, or any Salih comes out, I don't support the War Crime Court or the prosecution of Prince Johnson, or even Boyka comes out and say, I don't support the War Economic Crime Court establishment. Even though we know he behind it, he outsourced that to Allen White.
Mm-hmm.
Will we accept their positions? Will we? Miss Vanny said, Rebecca Vanny said from Philadelphia, I agree with the Major Koijee post. The former President George Weah forgave an individual who formed many groups to protest in the country, preventing investors to come in the country. They burned tires in the streets and even caused Liberians to die at JFK Hospital in Monrovia. This individual even caused for the president's head to be rolled in the streets of Monrovia. But yet, former President Weah forgave him, Henry Costa. I believe the former president action made him to lost his 2023. Thank you. I let the last sentence there, Miss Bunny.
Bunny said it.
I let the last sentence.
Everything. Mm-hmm.
The president You said, I believe the former president action made him to lost 2023 election. Thank you. I said it to some of them before coming back to the States. I said it to some of them before coming back to the States that Henry Costa coming on board and being a spokesman cost us greatly. Just of all the things he did, just one thing, Miss Vanny, think about it. Just one thing that Costa did that cost us the election. Who remember the Josephine Koijee tape?
Josephine
Koijee. Costa made a tape. I got a tape all on Facebook. I took SF from it. The Josephine Koijee tape, where he berated that woman and said, woman with master's degree. He said the only thing she knows is bedroom tactics. The Abachi girlfriend.
At the confirmation hearing?
Before the confirmation or during the confirmation?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. He said the only thing she knows is bedroom tactics. She found so, but I under GB, she can cook. She can cook Abachi GB in the bedroom. All kind of things he said about Josephine Koijee, about David Eto Brown Lasana, about the woman on the commission. And then we expected those women to see Henry Costa on our side and reward us.
Hanging with the president.
Who reward? I always told people, I don't reward good for evil. Okay? I don't reward good for evil. Let's say evil with good. You did bad.
Okay.
And then I say, okay,
bravo.
This is your gift. This is your reward. I will forgive you, but I will not forget. Yeah. Patricia, it was before the confirmation, but it was during that time after they were nominated. After they were nominated, it was during that time. Okay. I mean, I will forgive you, but I will not forget. Costa and myself did a show together in Monrovia, October 10th night, the election night, from the Boulevard Palace. When I left Freedom FM studio, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, I went there to go cover the election. Look at that video. Okay? But if there were anything, those women on the commission could not have rewarded Costa. They would not have rewarded Costa. All right? They would not have done that. I told some of them in Monrovia that, and they said, no, give him a Costa was good. Costa helped. He helped to do what?
To destroy.
He helped to destroy us. Costa in this election was the good Costa was the silent Costa. He was silent all before October 10th. That was the best. That was the good Costa. After October 10th, Costa was the baddest Costa. You didn't want that Costa. The one that was talking, you didn't want him. So, Ms. Vanny, I agree with you on the last sentence that you stated. I believe the former president action made him to lose in 2023. Okay, but Why is it that Thomas Fallah, what did he do what he did? We are reporting to you tonight. You ready for the bombshell, Rosalie? Solution.
I'm ready for anything.
Ready for anything?
Anything.
We are reporting to you tonight from our Digging Deeper department that what you saw yesterday by Thomas Fallah going, embracing Francis Yumalin, hugging him, and making a statement. I'm excited. You know, just that phrase. I'm excited. I'm honored. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm honored. You are Deputy Speaker, for heaven's sake.
6. Oh, yeah.
You were not appointed, elected by the people of Foya.
Mr. Gilman, my heart pumping again.
Yeah. Elected by the people of Foya district and elected in a House of Representatives by your colleagues, majority of them, as Deputy Speaker. Do you see yourself as the man who saw planks and iron? You think that who you are today, you came from there, but you are not that person anymore. Eh? What?
I say, sound like me now.
Yeah. You don't see yourself as that person who saw planks in plank field, saw iron, locks, padlock, hinges, door locks, and this and that. And George, we are took you from there and made you representative. You can think about that time, but that's not who you are today. You are the leader of the Liberian people.
Yes.
Deputy Speaker of the House. It's no child's play. You can summon Francis Yumalin. You can summon him. Anybody in the executive branch of government, you can summon them and question them. Elected, not appointed. But we are saying to you here tonight, folks, we got information that all of these things that happened with Thomas Fallah is not for nothing. Our sources in Monrovia, in Liberia, corroborated with us, confirmed that over the past weeks or so, especially after he became Deputy Speaker, our colleague, our friend, brother, Thomas Fallah, has been going to Joseph Boakai, has been going to Francis Yumalin, and begging them, apologizing to them for whatever public action was meted out against them on his behalf and this and that. Begging them to ensure that those officials, county officials that were appointed by President Weah in Lofa County, in Foya, especially in Foya, that they should remain in those positions. They should remain. That's one of the reasons why Thomas Fallah did what he did. To keep those people in their position in Lofa County, as if to say, we don't know what is happening, that the Unity Party is rooting everybody off their position. Okay? And our folks who told us this information, they know that we are not the people or the person that will hear something and cross-check it to be factual, to be evidential, to be credible, and we keep it. They know we will talk it. Yeah. Okay. Another thing. A big program is being planned in Lofa, in Foya, where Thomas Fallah will go and openly apologize to Francis Yumalin, to Joseph Boyka, and they have a big feast. They say, let bygone be bygone. It's coming up.
Thank God.
It's coming up. So listen, I think it's coming up. Okay? It's coming up. Nobody say don't advocate for people to get their jobs or to remain in the job, but to do it at the expense of seditions, especially those who lost their lives. It should not be Thomas Fallah to be making public apologies to Francis Yumalin. It's supposed to be the other way around. Francis Yumalin apologizing to the families of those people killed or murdered, to the people of Foya, to the people of Lofa, yeah, the people of Liberia. Okay? It should be Francis Yumalin apologizing to the people of Liberia, the people of Foya district, that family. Call that family together. Say, look, what happened to your son? Blah, blah, blah. Say something to them. But it should not be the Deputy Speaker, Thomas Fallah, coming out. Okay? That's how it is done. Yeah. Only to be supported by the mayor, like father, like son. Eh? No correlation there. There's no correlation. We didn't see Ellen Johnson Sirleaf running around on November 7th, instructing people, talking about I'm putting 25 motorbike with 3 men. And anywhere we see I don't know, Fallah or whosoever, I don't know what the guy name said. We'll mock Fallah. Anywhere we see Fallah, we'll mock him to death. Huh? What is that? Man on record. But those senators that confirm him, that voted to confirm him, let me say thanks to Nathaniel McGill. At least I heard that he did not vote in favor of Francis Yumalin.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
And I think I was not too sure, too clear. I think Sir Joseph did not vote also, or he abstained. But we'll get the list of those that voted to confirm him.
What's the number? The number of voters? for him that voted.
He should have gotten 16 or more to be confirmed.
Yeah,
because
because
30
yeah,
senators.
30. Yeah.
Yeah. So simple majority, 16 or more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I trust Mr. Gilman.
Yeah.
You're digging deeper. We'll
All right.
We'll find that out. I trust.
I'm telling you. We gotta do something. We gotta do something better than what we are doing.
Seriously.
You saw Tai Wangbe?
Yeah.
Tai Wangbe post the other day. Where is the opposition? That post was directed at CDC.
I CDC that also. I say that also.
Emmanuel Thier said Jala voted against, so I voted for. Yeah. Let me put it up. Let everybody see it.
Sir Joseph voted for.
Yeah, Sir Joseph voted for. He said Jala, Councillor Jala.
No, another one there.
Yeah.
Where my prayer?
Here, prayer. Man shall not live by bread alone, but here, bread. Yeah. Okay. And Musule V. Thompson or Kamara, she said AB said Sir Joseph for. Sir Joseph voted for. Yeah.
Wow.
She confirming that.
Those moves.
You know?
Moves.
Yeah. So then what became of the party position before Moba Molu resigned? The party wrote.
Yes, what became of that letter?
What became of that position, that letter?
You shredded it.
Yeah. Patrick Ayasi said, woman shall not live by bread alone too. Yeah.
I'm a dry bread.
You're dry bread. Marcus Kamara said right now it's 29 senators because of Jeremiah Kun. Yeah. Jeremiah Kun, yeah. All right.
Sure. Somebody might kill you, so you're a big name. Right.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why we said with the country when if Ellen Johnson said he come and say, I don't agree to war crime code. With the country when if President Weah comes and say, I don't agree to war crime code.
Country not bueno. You never bueno.
The country was not bueno.
It's a nation that embrace killers.
Eh?
It's a nation.
Don't get us wrong. We're not supporting Prince Johnson here. No day. But the actions of our leaders depicts.
Yeah.
It tells. The actions of our leaders. Or they are in action. Because there are things they just sit down supinely, do nothing. And when they try to do something, it hurts. Okay? But we got news for us here tonight. Joseph Boakai last visit to the United States. On his last visit to the United States, he met with Arlen White, Representative Chris Smith, Jerome Verdier, and others in the opposition, Liberian opposition figures across the United States. They met. A lot of things happened during that meeting. You remember? Boakai said he would dance with the devil.
Yeah.
To be president, to win, to do anything, he would dance with the devil.
Mm-hmm.
You saw that tape. Why did you invite me here?
Yeah.
Eh?
You play here 2 times.
Why did you invite me here? You saw Alan White asked Barker that question. Why did you invite me here? Or you want me to play it again?
We saw him in the game 2 times. You play.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Maybe some people were not here when you play. Or you don't play again.
Simply because
refresh your memory.
Barker outsourced that department to Alan White. The War Economic Crime Court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The War Economic Crime Court. He took it. He took it and gave it to Alan White. Okay? Give it to Alan White to go ahead. He outsourced it. Alan White is today rewriting the TRC protocol recommendations. Those lists, the list that's supposed to be prosecuted, Alan White is rewriting that list, adding people to the list.
Mm-hmm.
Adding people to the list.
Our friends in Yumali is there too. Go to work around code appointing killer.
Somebody say I should play the video.
Yeah, play
where name Marcus Kamara. Let me play the video for Solution. Where you coming from?
I think you should, yeah.
I'm doing you to a photo. I can start taking a nap.
Okay, I see. Yeah. All right. Let me play the video for all of us. Yeah. We are being joined by AB Connect. Let me make sure his microphone is working. AB, there?
Yeah, the microphone working, my brother.
Yeah, microphone working. Yeah.
You know, you remind me back in the days we were in school in Kakata on the KRTTR.
Right.
There used to be one Creole old man. He was a music director. How he used to take his microphone. You know why he used to tell the microphone? He used to ask the microphone. Are you working?
Are you working? Microphone. Are you working?
Are you working?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm working.
Yeah, I'm working. Welcome, AB. How you doing?
I'm good, my brother. I'm good.
Good.
I'm good. Yeah, but you know, I wanted to delve into that particular issue with some of Fallah situation. But yeah, maybe after this video,
Let me play the video.
We'll have a little input in it.
Sure. Let me play the video.
Happy Ramadan, AB.
Okay. Roslyn say Happy Ramadan. Yeah.
Thank you, Roslyn. I appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you, my sister.
So here's the video. Straight out of the box. Alan White asking, why did he invite me here?
I saw together for a long time, and I wanted to thank you for the phone call, and I just wanted to ask you again, why did you want me to come over here when you that? I just, we've been on this journey together for a long time, and I wanted to thank you for the phone call, and I just wanted to ask you again, why did you want me to come over here when you?
Well, you've been a good friend of Liberia, and I don't see it just as a duty. I see it as a concern for a country that you have interest in and you pursue that, and we believe your concerns are genuine, and so we've opened the door for us to work together. That's why we call it.
Well, Mr. President, I can't tell you how many people worldwide, when they read your speech and you talked about having an office of the War Crimes and Economic Crime Court to facilitate the creation of this tribunal, international tribunal here in Liberia, to bring the justice to the people. I heard it from the U.S. My phone blew up, as you can imagine. People said they could not believe, and they were so ecstatic and elated. And since I've been here, I've heard the same thing. So I wanted to thank you again and give you full assurances that we will do everything we can to help you bring justice for the victims of those 250,000 people that were killed during the 2 civil wars that happened.
Well, you know, in every country, and especially a country that boasts of independence, 176 years, and you know very well that it is because of the impunity, the respect and disregard for justice that have created all of heroes in this country. And we believe we have to lay this to rest. Let all the facts be known. Let people who think that they are innocent prove their case, so that we can lay this to rest, so that this country can move forward. It's not a wish hunt. It's a matter of testifying to what you know and what you don't, so that forgiveness can be done on the basis of knowledge and truth. And that's what we're talking about.
Well, you know, Mr. President, you have our full commitment to help realize that. And what we did in Sierra Leone, we were able to move the people on to the reconciliation phase. Because you're right, when people are walking around and they see impunity, and they see people that have never been held to account and self-enrich themselves, it basically rubs it in the face regularly. So the fact that you are stepping up, taking this leadership role, I can tell you so far, the people of Liberia are ecstatic about it, and we're here to help you facilitate this properly, independently, and let the prosecutor follow the evidence where it goes. Not me, not you, wherever the evidence follows, and have it done under international standards, and it'll be done properly.
Okay. You heard Alan White there. Yeah. Where his name, Emmanuel Tier says, Mr. Gable on SKTV 2 days ago, Alan White appeared on the show and said that WECC was used as child soldier, therefore he cannot go to the War Crime Court. Okay, that's just confirm what we are saying here, that the War Crime Court have been outsourced to Alan White by Joseph Boakai. Okay, today what his name, John Stewart, a former member of the TRC, commissioner of the TRC, wrote a piece about Alan White. I think that was yesterday, today the 12th. That was yesterday he wrote that. I have it here. Let me read it for all of us. John Stewart. He said, a reminder to U.S. Army Colonel Alan White that Sierra Leone is not Liberia and Liberia is not Sierra Leone. John H.T. Stewart, Monrovia, March 11, 2024. What is former Chief Prosecutor of Sierra Leone's War Crimes Court, U.S. military officer Colonel Alan White's real interest in Liberia? Is it pecuniary or a strong desire to seek justice for Liberians? It is alleged he has a lobby firm that has prior to now been engaged with the Weah government, according to informed sources, seeking to land his firm an image building lobbying contract from the Liberian government, but which never came to pass. According to sources, the Minister of State, Nathaniel McGill, was a principal player in the affair. Colonel Allen White was allegedly in charge of securing the safety of witnesses in Sierra Leone war crimes trial. One of those witnesses was a Jibril Massaquoi, who was recently granted reprieve by a Finnish court. Massaquoi lied about his presence in Monrovia in 2003, right close to the departure of Taylor from Liberia. According to informed sources, Jibril Massaquoi was indeed active in Monrovia during the period and was assigned by Taylor to the Johnson Street Bridge waterside area. According to very informed sources, Massaquoi was on a killing spree, randomly executing fighters and civilians alike, allegedly for looting. Further, according to sources, soldiers and police officers who were assigned as snipers in the E.J. Roy building noticed with consternation Jibril's killing spree, especially after he shot and killed a Sierra Leone fighter, strong man, supposedly one of his own. More to that, according to informed sources, a police officer, now a lawyer and magistrate, then assigned as a sniper, observing the situation from his vantage point in the E.J. Roy building, and fearing that Jibril Massaquoi's action could induce revolt amongst the fighting men and allow Lord forces to cross the bridge, swung into action. He came down from E.J. Roy building to confront Massaquoi. It was at that time that police officer Yeke Koluba arrived on the scene after being sent allegedly by Taylor to bring things under control. So the question is, if this man was under protection at a safe house in Freetown, what was he doing in Liberia, killing Liberians indiscriminately? Reports reaching me at the time from the front line, which was just a short distance from home, said the indiscriminate killings were part of a ritual blood sacrifice to prevent the rebels from crossing into Monrovia. And it was said at the time to have been ordered by the notorious and feared Benjamin Yetin, head of Taylor's security forces. There are suggestions that Massaquoi was being used by Colonel Allen White to spy on Taylor. However, such claims could not be verified. As a matter of public information, I have met Allen White here in Monrovia before, and I was left with a strong impression that he was genuinely interested in seeking justice for Liberians. Having learned from informed sources that Colonel White was indeed seeking to curry favor with the Weah government with the intent to lend himself an image building PR contract, I feel a strong sense of disappointment. Now I know that it is all about the money which is being appropriated by the United States government for the War Economic Crimes Court. Little wonder why he is opposed to U.S. Ambassador for War Crimes, Beth Van Schaak, playing a lead role in this affair. But U.S. Colonel Allen White needs to be reminded that Liberia is not Sierra Leone, and Sierra Leone is not Liberia. That was a piece from John H.T. Stewart, a former commissioner of the TRC, writing about Allen White. Okay?
Wow.
So, yeah. You heard that? Boakai outsourced the War Economic Crime Court to Allen White. Allen White is making a new list to be prosecuted. Okay, but Prince Johnson said something that we always said here, and now there's a new twist to it. Yeah, maybe I should play that Prince Johnson video so that you get the picture of what so that you get a picture of what I'm trying to say here. This video by Prince Johnson. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This video. This video. I want you to see the video and listen to it.
So you want to be a walk uncle? Bring a damn walk uncle. Don't be speaking your stinking more every day. Listen.
Walk uncle is not intended just for you.
Yeah. No, but the other thing is mine. The other thing is for me. Bring it. I know it's not coming. There's not a way to bring walk uncle. You go through processes, legal processes. I know it's not coming. There's not a way to bring walk uncle. You go through processes, legal processes. You don't stop me. Bring it. I know it's not coming. There's not a way to bring walk uncle. You go through processes, legal not coming. There's not a way to bring. I know it's not coming. There's not a way to bring walk uncle. You go through processes. I know it's not coming. There's not a way to bring walk uncle. You go through processes, legal processes.
I know it's not coming. You go through legal processes. Okay. What we are saying here, or want to say here, is what Prince Johnson said here got a twist to it. I think they've heard us. They've heard the Liberian people that to be fair and balanced, you have to prosecute Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Okay? You have to prosecute, bring her to court, charge her, prosecute her for the same war crime. After all, the TRC recommended her to be prosecuted. She was one of those who were barred not to assume any office or offices for 30 years in Liberia. She will go to pay Jerome Verdier over $300,000 to remove her name. Okay? Now, what we are reporting to you here, the new twist to it here is that Ellen Johnson Sirleaf cannot be a recipient of all these international accolades, including the Nobel Peace Prize. And she's dragged to court for war crimes. Did somebody hear me?
Oh yeah, we're hearing you, Father.
Let me make my face big. I will keep you there so you can be witnesses to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Put your face on it.
I put my face on it.
There is a Pia City.
Yeah. Okay. The twist to it now is that the word, whether it's Uncle Sam, is Europe, the word will not see a Nobel laureate, a Nobel Peace Prize winner in Ellen Johnson Sirleaf dragged to court for war crimes.
Anyway, so
Okay, so when we told you here that this thing is a 5-year process, maybe Boaka said will not see it. They are now waiting. Helen Kwayo earlier, she said you have something else. They are now waiting for the unthinkable.
For mine to give it.
Thank you. They're waiting for my Ellen to give it. Okay, because whether you name her to be prosecuted or not, or any of the defendants can call her in as witness, put her on the witness stand, whether it will be through Zoom or whatever video link they will provide for her. They will put her on the witness stand.
WhatsApp video,
anything. The songwriter said, no matter how you get here, just get here.
Just get here.
Just get here. They will put her on the witness stand. They don't want to prosecute an Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, former president of Liberia, first female president in Africa, Nobel Peace laureate. All the accolades she won. You don't want to put her on the witness stand.
People, I saw that Fallah.
You know, Mr. Gilman, Paul Kagame said the same thing about this being Oku Center. They say, they'll come to you and say, we know the person not innocent, but the person special to us.
Uh-huh.
You know,
that's Fallah.
Yeah. They'll come to you and say, we know the person not innocent, but the person special to us.
Uh-huh. Mute the video, mute your phone, Abby. The video coming in. Yeah. Okay. So
Tabata the home, man. The Tabata.
Straight let Tabata.
Yeah.
If you're talking there, you've been talking that in a long time.
But not Jefferson Johnson.
Yeah, Emmanuel here talking about he watched Allen White talking about Yeke Koluba was a child soldier. So
yeah.
So is he rendering judgment now?
How old is he?
Without asking Yeke anything?
Exactly.
How old was Yeke? Now the first thing you want to know when you go inside to child soldier, how old was he? You know.
How old was he?
If you over 18.
According to D-Flow, Flomo Yeke was not a child. They were sleeping together in the zero.
I heard that from our own country sister, Evangeline Mami, something. The same thing.
Listen, my sister. Yeah. To that point.
Yeah, go ahead, Abby.
So, to that point you're talking about, even Yeke himself stated that he's, I think, 52 years old. Now, from 2003 up to now.
Abby, your video in the background. Your video in the background.
Sorry.
Abby like TV been too.
Yeah, he like.
Well,
yeah, I think Yeke stated that he's about 52 years old now or so. Yeah. From 1993, that's the time they fought the last war in Monrovia.
Right.
Because that E.J. Roy building fight you're talking about,
yeah,
that was the last fight in Monrovia.
The last fight. Yeah.
Now, 93 from 93 up to now, that's 21 years ago. So you're talking about God that was in your 30. How can you call such a man a child soldier?
A child soldier.
Yeah, there you go.
But in fact, at that time, during the Taylor's era, the man was a policeman.
There you go.
Assigned to Central Street. So right. you had given judgment even before the trial itself.
Yeah.
So it's a kind of a selective thing that the man is coming. Where if I didn't listen to him, but if I his status such, That man is not a credible person to even be steering the affairs of the issue of a war crime court. He has a score to settle. He has a personal interest, not the interest of Liberia. In the person of the Island White. If all indeed he stated that, try to exclude Yeke even before trial commenced. Yeke was not a child in 2003.
No.
That's the time Peter left Liberia. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 2003. Honor George Bush Jr.
Mr. Jimmo, I said the same thing. I said they will likely pick up people like Prince Johnson, George Bush, and then the fact that Bernard Ure is banned by the UN for distribution of arms because these are special to them.
I'm somebody speaking. You can't hear that. Hold on.
So we this is why I want to say war economic critical. I believe that it would be a selected justice. You have Ellen sitting there, then people like Prince Johnson are the one feeding the weight. When Ellen is the one that say, "Oh, burn down the mansion." I'll be there. 3 days. You have 12 years. You put Lapa around it for every time. Either if it's George Bush or Barack Obama, we wrap it around in a Lapa like the country devil coming to town. So we want the war crackle, but we want it to be free and fair to people that are comparable to this action. But if right now you extricating Yeke Koluba from it, he's a child soldier. What you think that Yeke Koluba? What you say about Black Diamond, the girl? What you say about her? Because she's likely a child soldier, but now Yeke Koluba that have command underneath child children when he's elected as a president. We look at this. Prince Johnson is right. They might. I said all of them in the house that jumping up and down, that singing, getting Santa Claus deliver cookies to children. Which one of them sat on the drafting commission on the resolution that they passed? None. The resolution came from DC, ending up on their table with a brown envelope on it. They just signing. None of them even can tell me for word that, oh yeah, the Labrador Colloquial, they made back with Isa. None of that. They just sign. So the Senate have a responsibility to reject it if they don't want it. But all over here, we are living underneath the thumbprint of the United States embassy. Look at Ghana, a naked MP, a representative, wrote that the anti-gay law, and even the president of the United States, Joe Biden, threatened the man back. He said, look, when you want possession on me, we can kick out the American business in Ghana. Because Ghana is a sovereign nation, but nobody in Liberia was able to say that. No representative able to say Liberia is a sovereign nation. Because all of them won't come for vacation in America here.
That's it.
It's sickening.
Yeah. Abby, you say you wanted to speak on Thomas Fallah issue. Brother Connor?
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah.
My brother, it's good. Great for all of the talking points that you got up today. And at least we're going to address issue in that order.
Right.
And what actually was concerning to me and very disappointing, and that really prompted me to call in, is the issue about the action of Deputy Speaker Thomas Fallah. It's very, very disappointing. And for the Secretary General to even equate the action of Thomas Fallah to that of the action of President Weah is mind-boggling. Yeah, he's a youthful guy, but he has been in the political corridor of CDC from the onset as a young man, so to speak.
Correct.
President Weah is the torchbearer of the entity. If he takes action, he's taking action in the capacity of the standard bearer of that entity. Unless Thomas Fallah, who is a member, and I think currently, a vice chairman for mobilization, something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Now, to unilaterally make such a decision, knowing the fact that what transpired, not only in Lofa County, even in the very Moserado County, when he contested as a senatorial candidate, the enormous sacrifices that sedition made for him. And then to go to Lofa County, wherein people were mobbed to death. Take, for instance, the case of A.B. Weah. On the treacherous roads, A.B. drove from that place, from Monrovia to that place on quite numerous occasions, just to represent the interest and make, to sell Thomas Fallah to the people. And to take such a decision in favor of a man that boastfully stated that I will mob people. I'm a notorious a rebel. And then you go sit there and use the phrase, I am excited to be here. Excited to be here. And then Secretary Koijee, Mayor Koijee will come and write such a piece to equate the action of President Weah to that of President. First and foremost, it was a political arrangement to see how President Weah, because he'd been the leader, so people said they could reach out to this leader to see how he could bring peace and harmony in the society in Liberia. But here's the thing, my brother. Thomas Fallah and the rest, I mean, he's not the only one. I will indict the entire CDC lawmakers that is sat over there, with the exception of Senator McGill, who publicly spoke on the humiliation of President Weah at the airport over there. None of them spoke anything publicly. There were no position as CDC lawmakers in the House of Parliament to come up and forcefully condemn that action against their leader and standard bearer. They didn't do it. It was McGill that I saw him live conduct a press conference and condemning that behavior. Now, mind you, Thomas Fallah is the deputy speaker in our house. Phonetic Kofa is the speaker. They should have forcefully taken a position. They have the gavel of authority. I can tell you this. The reason why Zolizo never got appointed because it was it was a weakness of that particular Senate. Because CDC controlled the Senate at the time. But mind you, you have the opposition that control the Senate right now, and all of their nominees are being confirmed.
Smooth sailing.
And then with the acquiescence, the acquiescence of the CDC lawmaker. And then for them to come and sit there and somebody to compare, oh, President Weah did it. So President Weah did it in the interest of that party for peace and harmony's sake. He was not doing it for any other thing. But Thomas Fallah, you are doing it. People got killed in this place. Even those in the diaspora put their names and images on your interest. And nothing for people to come and sit there. I'm disappointed. Lastly, let me just close on the topic, my brother. In the United States, when Kevin McCarthy, just to agree with Biden for the passage of a budget, he lost his speakership. Today, he's a former lawmaker. Because the Republican who happened to be in opposition never took it lightly. They stood in his throat and made sure they dethrone him. And then you're going to have people over there talking about major political party. How Wongwe, who has done a sedition, he calling on you and saying, where are the opposition?
Where are the opposition?
And the silence is deafening. You got those guys right in the Senate over there, or in the House of Parliament, and they're doing all kinds of things over there for somebody to make comparison on them, my brother. It's a sad thing. You understand? It's a sad thing. But let me get the others to come in and speak on it. That's why I really wanted to address over there.
Mr. Gabriel, to add to my senior brother AB, you know, we are talking about Yeke Koluba. What if Yeke kept quiet and joined his party and just say, oh, that my party may in power? There will be nobody to counter the Bouaka regime. I don't see.
Yeke has become a de facto spokesman.
You know, But it's the same yeke yesterday is the same yeke today. Now what make me to say, okay, if that man can do that, then I think I understand what he's doing. Look, when all this thing happening with Fallah, I think the only people that defeated CDC, George Weah government, that CDC itself.
CDC itself.
You know, it is very embarrassing. I always ask people, the Southeasterner, there's almost 6 counties combined to be Southeastern, 2 senators each county. So if we even stop and say, look, if you don't give us the role for the Southeastern, none of your budget will pass. We'll have the role in no time. We'll have the role. But no, all of them will likely take their brown envelope than to represent the people. That's the problem we have. What happening? The former president, the man who even spent 90 days as a former president, that the man being bamboozled by Mandela Cooper, a vindictive side chick or side piece.
Mama, you are Rosemary, keep talking. Let me.
Yeah, reboot. I saw your video froze.
Yeah.
So these are the things. Who are you? Look at the young lady at the Knobscrow. She stood up to those gangster that came to her, breaking all kinds of fake letters. Say, oh, by the director or the president. Say, look, I mean, you're directed that you're breaking. I see it, but let me call my boss. Says Rosalind, nobody in the House, nobody in the House of Senate or House of Representatives ever want to even question the presidential affairs minister of state. They say, why is it that you're insulting the former president? We never did
Nobody.
that. We never, it was McGill, when he said he was right. He said, if you lie to the people just to get you office, that's fine with you. But for me, I told the people that I came here for accountability.
Yeah.
And I was showing the accountability. I pray that he had the strength to go through a community to hold the people in front of him and ask them. That's what make this country, United States, great. Who dethroned McCarthy? They got Mark Gibbs from Florida. A young man who don't even have that much experience. He said, no, when you go against the establishment, we will prove a point that we will not tolerate that. One thing he said, let me tell you, the Republican Party might be wrong somewhat, but I am a Republican Party. Then we all will be wrong. That is enshrined in the United States Declaration. And they use it for their citizenship when they're giving you the oath that their country, the United States country, is never wrong. Their country is never wrong. Even when they invade Iraq for WMD and it turned out to be fake, their country did it on the basis of human rights protection. It's never wrong to their citizens. But yet us now, we are jumping here and there. Ellen White, a bounty hunter, not even a lawyer. He's a bounty hunter. That's why a retreat expert, that's who he is. Now I'm gonna say, oh, you know what? Yeke Koluba, a child soldier. The next thing you know, Bernard Uri was just a financier. They may not know anything. That's what coming. But then Prince Johnson will be the one that they handcuff, they humiliating him in public domain. I told the people, if we're not careful, no, we're not asking that war will come, but the disunity that will come, it will be more than the war. Because you will say that, and somebody say, oh, you get in my country, you will be afraid to get out of your own car to go buy water because you're from Moravia. You get in a certain country like Grand Chile, then you're afraid to get out of your car to go buy water because you took George Bode or you took Tomo Yaya. And these are the people that are in the Senate. It's not going to be clear. But let the people themselves understand and have their saying in it. Say, yeah, my man, my brother, you did this. It was wrong. You got to pay. But not everyone is crying more than the bereaved.
Right.
To a point where you just mentioned about people, when things go out of control, when you go to a particular county, especially to Nima County, you'll be pulled out and you're going back.
Oh, yeah.
Come example, or NEC worker, employee went to Nima County and went to a liquor place to drink and talking a whole lot of stuff that that sounded apparent that he was trying to put out the secret of the campaign during the election time. I mean, you are NDC man, and you go there and brag and said that a lot of things happened, you know,
right.
during the election time and blah 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 yada yada. He didn't go by the Morel.
Yeah.
No.
But
He
when I look at the young representative,
people.
I look at the young representative of Safo. I say, look, you know what? Because I don't think you have the fortitude to say you're standing with Yeke Koluba. What Yeke does, only Yeke can do it, not you. Because Yeke is prepared and Yeke was able to be a CDC candidate because of what he does. You know, all of you, you're going to go campaign when President George Madden, we are going campaign. Why he's supposed to be the last person on the campaign trail, but he's the first.
Yeah.
You'll cause this whole thing. And next time, I think Mr. Gilmer and I, we got to form our new independent CDC to go cancel it.
We're not breaking the party apart.
You got to break it apart, Mr. Gilmer. Like, we don't want to walk.
No, we got enough for it. We got
CDC,
COP.
Let me bring two callers in quickly here. Let's start with Joyce Lomagere Wim and then Teddy Yankun. Lomagere, welcome.
Yeah, hi, Mr. Kimo.
Good.
Everybody.
Welcome.
You see, Mr. Kimo, when we have called Joseph Walker and second congregation, he knew what he did. We all get angry with him, but now everybody showing the quarter. George Weah saw beyond our anger. He said, my people that follow me will get angry, but if I don't do it for them today, I will regret it tomorrow, be on my conscience.
Right.
He sort of, you see me, Lufa me, that Lufa me.
What do you mean?
Rather stand with the Kisi people or the Lufa people, they understand. They were all faking to get to the top.
No, excuse me, Lomagere. When you say
they were all faking to get to the top, Mr. Kimo. That's why when John we are called back and say you can take your presidency job. We all were thinking here and time because we didn't know the truth. God was saying us that in less than 90 days, we already seen the true color. All those citizens are sitting there in the house. They let a kid slide free, not necessarily nothing. But when we came to Sodiso, and the speaker, everybody will be at the fee, and tell to us to behind it last and to do that part and I can hit you. The children have voted for you because for you to stay with them. Somebody that killed their brother because he had on blue t-shirt. Running your campaign for you to be where you are today. Then you sat there and say, I was so excited. You see me? Like you see me. If Thomas Fallah say you'll be president of our president, he must remember.
Don't generalize
everything that he's doing.
Yeah,
the first time voter.
Don't generalize.
They watching it.
Yeah.
She didn't hear you.
Jefferson Koijee. You stay young.
Don't generalize it. Not every Lothian or every.
Okay, not every. I'm on the phone. I want to know. Okay, now all the Gisi, now all the Lothian.
I'm a Gisi. Don't.
The one that called and said, brother.
Yeah, she took it back. She said, not everybody. Well, Rosalie.
Not everybody.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Kimo, I call him Jefferson Koijee. I didn't watch yesterday. I watched that whole show on. I said it to you. I watched that whole show on SKTV when I mentioned that thing. Remember, they see United Party people. The one I was telling say you Charles Sawyer, you Jefferson Koijee. They say you are Charles. Don't be too surprised. You new be on that list. Like you are part of the economy and war crime for your new be on this. Be there and support it.
You remember all of you here. I wrote something on. About Yeke one time, I said Yeke on steroid. Yeah, I got it right here. Not today, I didn't publish it, but I got it right here. I said Yeke on steroids. Representative Yeke Koluba continued his outburst on JMB unabated. Promises more. Is he on steroids? Who is behind all of his statements?
Adding where the man, the call about every other day he on escape the man say he speak to adding where every day 1 or 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
He speaks to some other people, but he's not going to call a new right now.
I know that's what
because they are trying to write. Like I said the other day, I said if you're going to write a story for people and get them turn that to go testify and lie other people, what could we say war crime? What could we say economic war crime? It look good. Because the people that really suffer, it will not be able to tell a story because you get money and money passing through it. Who is Jerome Verdier to be on this case? Jerome Verdier used to be part of the thing because they also rubbish.
Yeah.
But Thomas Fallah, Jefferson, Koijee, and every one of you that call yourself teaching and sitting in our house and still bad starving George Weah, all of you will fall to the ground. Boom! I leave my own there.
Thank you very much. Lama get Wim. Let's take Teddy Yankun, the lion.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm at work. I really want to do my thing. Well, President Gilman, this is Teddy Lion. Anyways, the audience. President Gilman, I tell you, understand the reason why your little brother Teddy Yankun doing the convention in Atlanta, Georgia, why I was like that. But I want to let you know that there are people who know some of us who really stand for CDC, we fight for CDC, and we support President Weah, and we always support President Weah. This is why they decided to silence us. The chairman who resigned, he knew my momentum, my strength, and I will never decline. However, I just want to announce that on Thursday morning, on Voice of America of Liberia, conservative sedition movement will be speaking online. Conglomerations of observers will be together in the studio. Will be speaking online. Seriously. All what I've been happening, those guys, they listen to the policeman in low fat, to the chiefs. They've been in cahoots long time. This is why they're on the ground guy. I've been level. One man, and I've been operating. This is why they refuse to really coordinate the diaspora, because they know when you say you are Secretary General and you are chairman of CDC, you should be able to really communicate efficiently with the diaspora. That's the only way CDC will have the most strength. But the sideline the diaspora because they want to see CDC be with. They want to do that Moya business right in over there. They don't even spread up. If you go to district number 1 to the district, I made start using again more than what's in there. If you go there about name there, mostly now you say CDC. I'm no allowed to CDC there. After that, the people are stay under my control. Okay? So I just want to just stop there, but I condemn the actions of Fallah. All those people who communicate with them during the town election, but they ignore our calls. They ignore our calls, but they knew what it was doing. I will stop there for now. My work, give up.
Yeah.
But start from Thursday morning. That's the time you will see the real watching our in CDC. We will stand those people, that people who they will be speaking about, standing for the party and for our strong President Weah. Thank you. I will stop there.
Thank you very much. Let's take Miss Howe, Felicia Howe, and then we'll come to Wilton Ketter.
Hello, Mr. Gamer.
Hello, welcome.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
You rested on La bro.
Rosalie,
you don't sit on La bro, you know, me all forget about what show time, everything confused on it.
Yeah.
Thank you for this show. Thank you. But you know what? I just wanted to say something about that Thomas Fallah thing. Because yesterday when I heard that thing, just give it like somebody, it like the election all over again, we lose again. That's how I felt.
I know.
It like when President Weah called out there and say, congratulations to the puppet. That's how I felt yesterday. I felt my stomach. Like somebody hit me in my stomach yesterday when I heard that thing on AB. I was like, what? People, children died. We were here talking every day. And next month, I was doing live talking for those children and people. And the thing you got to do, go to the main place. If it were going to be like different Southeast boys came from Moreover, follow him, and they died, then I for nothing.
I know.
And you see, they were going to be for nothing. At the end of the day, I want to say, you know what? They all from the same county, but at the end of the day, that human being life. People lost their life. All were crying here for those children there.
Mm-hmm.
So that they pay back. You know what? It's a lesson. I think God did this for a lesson. And when the thing God did this, so Jerome would know who like him. The people that really like him, God did it so he can open your eyes. Because those boys now, they were just when the president took Costa back, Koijee said something. He was not happy, but when the camera went there, when they went to him, he said it's okay. They were not happy.
Mm-hmm.
They were not happy. At the end of the day, Roman said to the child for in the water before you put slap on their back. Don't leave any water. Yeah. We all wanted for the president to win before we express our feeling that why you take Costa back, because Costa cost a lot. But at the end of the day, it was not about us, it was about him. When you say for somebody, be with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you for somebody, be there for the person. Yeah. But you cannot be at the same time you say for the person, at the same time then you bashing the person in public. Then you know your heart is not ready there for that person. And you know, that's why they're there. So I think it was a lesson, and it will be a more lesson for us to learn. People that are not there, people that undermine him, and now he's seeing all those things there. But right after the election, they said, former Fallah, Koijee, the other boy where he needs there, Sir Joseph, they went to the paper house. Somebody called me from Liberia and said, the thing you're talking here, it's not too good to be true. They said those 3 men went to the paper house to go apologize right after the election. I was like, okay, when it ratty, it will smell. But for those 3 men to leave and go to that paper house, and that night they said the paper did not see them. They said it was late. So I was like, what? Why would they do this? At the end of the day, it will come up. Mm-hmm. And now we got to shift around. When Hillary Clinton lost, everybody was hurt. But it took time, Democrats shifting around. They changed people around. People that were not in the interest, they changed that around. People that were reading false email before they rush up and send the email, before that woman opened it, all the people to change that around. The president need to step back and take the right people that don't have that sedition and are in that place. But he took certain people and put them in front and said, well, we started this together and they were there, they were young. By the end of the day, they all are betrayal. So now, everybody sees why the opposition? When you get hurt, you can't just rush into things. You gotta sit back and say, what did I do wrong? So I can repeat it again in the next thing that I'm going through. Right. So we all have to take that deep breath. We're thinking. God will get in our wisdom and God will get in the mindset for him to look back and say, okay, I have to shift things around. There are some people that really love the CDC. But right now, everybody is hurt. In less than 100 days, we all hurt. So we pray now for him to come back to himself and say, you know what? Let me sit down and God will show me the right people that will put in the leadership. I will run the organization for it to go forward. But right now, we cannot rush everything. Everything is by prayer. God will show them all one by one. One by one, all of them will come out. Then he will make that decision. Then the party will move on. But right now, we cannot rush it. No. We can't rush it. Right. Because everybody is still hurt. Why are you thinking about different things? Then, boom, another person will come on. When the president came out and said he don't want to be, he retired. Mr. Gamer, somebody hit me that day again. I said, I felt so bad out there.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he came back a few days and said, okay, I'm back to put my party together. I said, God, thank you.
Thank
We
you.
will still be praying,
Right.
and he will put things there in place. CDC is not the only opposition. They plenty.
Plenty.
That will be talking while we praying and making things right. Because Koijee now come up, the position in hand, he's supposed to keep it again. Yeah, that won't be measuring arm, let it go. They want all of them won't go to back outside, let it go. But you know what? Like other people's children die, and we all cry for those children there. But you to watch somebody's life beating somebody like snake, killing them, and people from their own town. It was so painful.
It was.
Look at the other boy like they killed Moira there. Joshua. I still got Joshua picture in my phone. Now and then I can put it on, share my story. It hurts.
It hurts, yeah.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, they all that running around because they didn't want eating the money. All that hurting. I never met Joe Weah before. I never seen face to face. I never eat fat out for him. But at the end of the day, Liberia is my country. And I felt like he was the right person for the job. He was doing good things for the country. Yeah? And why other they come from Araco every day? Oh, Araco fund. I said, no, you cannot compare Araco with Liberia. Because your pa, every now and then you want throw your president head down and walk on it. You know how long Alassane been in the chair? Since 2010. Every Ivorian said we don't like him, but he built the country. They're doing that, they put their country first. Put their country first. You can't come and say, Araco there. I said, I don't want to hear that. The people love their country. You don't like your country, you let your pocket. Liberia men let their pocket more than the country. That's why hurting us. That's why hurting us. And because of Joe Weah, some of us wake up now and say, we're going to Liberia to my player when I enter in the country. I don't even get time for Liberia. Mr. Gima, I was 9 years old when I entered Araco. Wow. So everything I wanted to do it in Araco. Like because of Weah, I went to Liberia, I bought land, I started building. I never been to Liberia until we were in the seat. Wow. Yeah. And because of Weah, some of us left. And say, we're going by whom? Yeah, the country getting better. Somebody is there that love the country. But other than one bash the man, all we can do on the side, pray for him. Let him get our wisdom and shift him around. When you lose, it is not a downfall of man, it is not the end of his life. You will get up.
Thank you.
You put everything together, and things will be better. Thank you, Papa. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you, Miss Felicia. Wilton Ketter. Brother Ketter, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Brother Gilman. Thank you for the show. It's kind of a sad when I hear our people speak like this. It's painful. I think our politics is brought down now to tribal tradition and all the kind of things, having an impact on our politics. I cannot see and stomach the fact that Thomas Fallah's life was even threatening, his life was at risk. Because when you're listening to Fallabu, when he spoke on Freedom Radio, he said the mouth that this guy was drinking, they had entered Thomas Fallah's fence. And the only reason why this man was looking for him to kill him because he was protecting Thomas Fallah and pushing the people out of Thomas Fallah's fence not to even go in the fence because when he got there, the guys were already in the fence, they were going for Thomas Fallah. And the reason they were going for Thomas Fallah, not because Thomas Fallah did anything wrong. The only reason was Thomas Fallah became popular in Foya among the Gisi people because of CDC and what he did in Foya. Yeah. That's the only wrong Thomas Fallah did. That got Francis Nimadi mad at him. You are coming in my kingdom. I own this place and you come to take over my people. That was the only reason. He did nothing wrong. And he was going to be killed. But again, innocent people that stood by Thomas Fallah got killed before his gate and other places in Foya. The man who did it, you sat in the Senate and you confirmed this man because he said, and I think the reason it's confirming is because he was once part of them. He was one part of it. It's like a society when they get in there. You can be the best on the outside. When you get in there, your whole mind cloud is like you're part of the society.
Yeah.
They confirm that, man. But where my concern is now, where are the oppositions? Where are the opposition? I mean, Thomas Fallah will do what Thomas Fallah will do. It's tribal. I'll be honest with you. It's tradition. Thomas Fallah cannot be senator of Lofa, especially the part of Lofa he's from. Knowing the fact that this other man was a senator, representative, or whatever he was there, he took the title from that man, and then this man is the interior minister. He cannot be there and don't make peace with him. That's one. But to come in the public glare, to do it in a way that it will smack the people that die or their family in the faces, that's the problem I got.
Absolutely.
And even before doing that, they should have stopped that man right in the Senate, deny him from even being part of anything. But this is Liberia. This is Liberia.
Yeah.
It's sad, Mr. Gilman.
Very sad.
And this is the reason I said I will come on platform. I will talk about Liberia. I'm not talking about party. I'm not talking about individual. I love President Weah. I love him from the day he played football to the day he became president and all the things he did in Liberia to help that country. But Mr. Gilman, I've learned something sitting down and thinking about my country. Every time we have a government in Liberia, a certain group of people will take to that government and promote that government.
Right.
They don't do nothing good for our country to move our country to higher heights. The next government comes, the same thing. The next government comes, we complain the same old way. We are all Liberians. The opposition complained last time, we complaining now. After Joseph Walker, we'll still complain where the country is. We must talk Liberia now. Those people that are sitting in the House of Representatives and Senate, they should not be there. We should educate our people to vote serious-minded people, people that have innovation to move our country forward, to build roads, open schools, and educate our people.
Absolutely.
So our country can improve. We promoted Thomas Fallah. This boy lost his life when he went on Christmas Sally. Went to Liberia, standing on the street promoting him. On Christmas Sally in your grave now, spinning in your grave. I just imagine. You understand? This to tell you, don't put your faith in none of those politicians. In Liberia, on mineral occasion, I was there. I wanted to come to Liberia. I said, no, I ain't coming to Liberia, but no election. I'm going to just stay and watch it from the fence. I saw you. You did all you had to do. You were running places. People would attack you when you went to the polling station. You could have been hurt.
Absolutely.
You're not even giving security. You understand?
Yeah.
I am not going to risk anything for any politician in that country. I'm going to talk for Liberia. We're going to speak. Let the government make sure they build our roads. Let the government make sure they educate our children. Let them build more hospitals. Let them take care of the security in the country and the peace. We got to do that. Because if we do and we say we're talking on behalf of politicians, we're wasting our time. Look at what Moluba Molu did too. Moluba Molu know Prophet Key is a blackmailer just like Aaron Costa. But he left Prophet Key to talking into taking picture with him. He took picture with him. Prophet Key went back and made him look like a stupid man. Then he said, oh, I didn't want to do the one here. But maybe honest with you on the platform. I don't see none of the people. I'm not putting myself way up, but all those guys who said evil things like insulting women, even the Costa, I got no respect for them. I cannot even consider them my friend. Before I say warlord.
Yeah.
Speaking of Yeke Koluba myself, I'm the same age, or we are the same age group. When I was in Bon Mines, I went to Bon Mines 1989 to go to school. I was in Bon Mines school. When the war broke out in Bon Mines, Taylor captured Bon Mines in the middle of the year, almost like around August. Taylor was in Bon Mines. Yeke was the first group of people to join the war. Yeke terrorized people. Ask anybody who lived in Bon Mines 1990. Yeke terrorized people in Bon Mines. That one, when I saw him behaving, and I said, no, this is not strange. This is the reason why I gravitated to him. Because he was ruthless. He was very evil. We were in minds. He was not a little boy.
No.
Because, according to Alan Weck, and I say, you're child. So you're age 18 in America, you're not a juvenile.
No, you're not.
You're not a juvenile. You can go to jail, regular jail, 18 years old in this country. So they are promoting what they're doing now. They're using the Kekoluba to create more flame, to put fire, how you put fire on George Weah, to put more fire on Joseph Boakai, so Joseph Boakai can give in more to the World Economic Ground School. He's going to give in. Even if the House, the Senate do not pass it, approve it or whatever, they're going to do some veto thing to set us on a Kwasa court somewhere to prosecute people. Like they did Ellen Johnson Sally, say nothing, you return print Johnson over so they can have me arrested. They will do something. They will push him to do it. But it's kind of wrong. What message are we sending to our people? I'm kind of discouraged. I'm discouraged. Sometimes, like the lady said, it took her time to decide to go to Liberia. Just like me.
Thank you very much,
Kevin. Yes.
Let me take the last
Thank you so much, man.
No doubt. The last caller here, Nat Wabi, Minnesota. Nat, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Dipo.
Yeah. What's up? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. I'm here.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's hear you tonight. You don't nobody call. Something get into you tonight.
No, I don't listen, but I can't call.
I know that's why I say you don't nobody call.
Yeah. Really what happened tonight is they code business.
Yeah.
We're talking about war crime code.
Yeah.
Yes. Our president here, Daniel Trump, he withdrew from the RCC.
Yeah.
America, they're not member of RCC.
No.
So I don't know where Alan White is coming from. America coming. America want to do this. America want to do that. Trump, they had a case when the American soldier went to Iran. They killed people there. They went to the same Afghanistan. The same thing happened. So the people begin to they want to carry them. And Trump said, no more in the RCC because they didn't want spending money. And America, they're not part of the people again. And where Alan White is coming from, that America want to support the war crime code.
He did not. Alan White did not say America. He didn't speak on behalf of America. If you listen to that whole video, he said, "I will. You have my support," and this and that. He's not an official of the American government. He never.
Oh, he want to do. He want to do.
Let me tell you something and tell everybody else here. There are two videos, and nobody got them beside me. That one video that went around, everybody saw that one. The other video, when you see it, it was made to raise money by Alan White. A fundraiser video.
I see.
Yeah.
America, they're not part of the war crime business. And where you coming from? America. I listen to something on SKTV that the American people they waiting. You go to the Senate and the Senate, the House, and blah blah blah. So the people they're not part of the war crime. Then where you going to go for to do what? They just want to maybe they want to lie to Boakai that do SYZ will give you money.
Boakai have already outsourced. Boakai have outsourced.
Boakai finish
the war crime to that man. Yeah.
Boakai finish. There's nothing left there.
Now something I said, and I want everybody to take that away from here tonight. Roasting before you come in for your parting comments. They are waiting for my Ellen to give it before anything because they don't want to prosecute her. That is for sure. That is a fact. Take it to wherever bank you want to take it to. All right? Yeah. So we all here today is what? March the 12th.
Yep.
Let's see next year, March 12, where we are. And 2026, March 12. Let's just pray. They say birds don't pray for long feather, they pray for long life. Let's pray for long life and see where we will be with or without Boakai and the Oma. Let's see whether when they are around, whether we'll see work uncle.
Yeah.
Miss Willie.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. No,
thank you, Nat.
Yeah, thank you too, man.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Rosalie, let's hear your parting comments.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah.
I read Mayor Koijee's statement or whatever he wrote, he posted today after the fact. Where the part where I don't understand that is so confusing, after writing about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs, apparently 6, 7, 8. The last 2 paragraphs stated, let's quickly remind the Buckeyes regime that those innocent Liberians murdered in Foya, action masterminded by Yumaling, the Minister of Internal Affairs, will not go unnoticed. We will ensure a full-fledged investigation that will see the perpetrators brought to book now or in the future. While it's true, we welcome Representative Thomas Fallah's decision, let it be made clear this will not negate our continuous call for justice for those peaceful souls. All seditions can rest assured that your interests and thoughts are welcome in this dispensation, and we will remain on your side as we have always done. Is that Gilman?
Yeah, I'm here.
You there? Okay.
Yeah.
So after all of the like father, like son, and then with the closing of those 2 paragraphs, got me a little confused.
Let's hear your confusion.
Which is which?
Which is which?
Yeah. Are we going to go along with like father, like son, because he made all of the examples, things that President Weah have done, and you stated it clearly, Mr. Gilmore, you read it. You read the whole 6 paragraphs. You stated it clearly. We never heard from my Ellen verbally, vocally, braggadociously.
What can I lay?
Braggadociously.
Braggadociously. Now I want to put it
bragging.
Yeah.
Bragging how she's going to murder human beings. We never heard that.
No.
Apart from her confession at the TLC or TRC, TRC, how much she donated.
Yeah.
And apart from that, we never, apart from me hearing her saying, don't mind the noise, these are all minority noise, or the noise from the minority, don't mind that noise. They're all minorities, right?
Right.
I never heard her bragging how she's gonna mob Liberians. So obviously, if she was peaceful at doing things, and in her back while people were executing people, but we didn't see her bragging and dancing with the devil, or else Liberia will not stand. Liberia will not stay within this time since after the war. But here is a former representative that was telling the police that he was going to mob Fallah.
Yeah.
If he catches him.
We're not even like you're talking to the police. It's not law abiding. He's not tolerant. He's not respectful. And Fallah is an immigration officer.
It's an immigration officer.
Yeah.
That prevented him from bringing in fake voters from
Freetown.
Yes.
Yeah.
So because the Fallah stood her ground as a immigration police officer, a former lawmaker. At the time, he was still working as a lawmaker.
A lawmaker, yeah.
As a representative for District 1.
Yeah.
Will come and threaten people's lives, and are you going to mob people? And that because of him, that Thomas Fallah came there to take whatever position he has, that he's going to find them, and he has 800 men in the bushes ready to execute. And this is the person that people that we support. Are you guys still here, Mr. Gilmore?
Yeah, we here. I just put you alone there so that everybody can see you.
I got confused just now. Yeah. So, I mean, this is the man that our people that we have stood with for 6 years in the trenches, defending for 1 year. I got regalia for Thomas Fallah.
Yeah.
I got a hoodie with beat Thomas Fallah on my chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the senatorial campaign. And for the
I think it was during his time that we started Letter to Liberia.
Yeah.
Yes.
During his campaign.
Yeah.
Yes.
All pro-government media network, we used to come, I think twice a week, Wednesday and Saturdays.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
When he was contesting.
Yeah. Letter to Liberia.
For such a person to have forgotten all of these pains that these people went through in Lofa County, in Monrovia, people were being slaughtered because of the anger that Thomas Fallah took over Lofa County. The news went like viral. Joseph Boakai would not even admit that there were killings going on in Lofa County because of Thomas Fallah. Thomas Fallah here himself. The news was like Thomas Fallah cannot be found. That's why he's in hiding. Because the Unity Party people looking for him.
You're looking for him.
Yes. This is the man you're going to go say, come here, let me hug you for a job well done. Do you know how painful that is, Mr. Thomas Fallah?
I'm very well excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I am honored.
I'm honored.
Honor?
Break bread together. So how do we prosecute Francis Yemali?
Francis Yemali, first and foremost, supposed to be fired from the position that he's holding now. And he need to go to court. He need to go to court and try for those threats and the life of Tamba Momo and many others.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody said he didn't intend to hurt seditions.
Yeah.
You know,
Frederick, Tennessee.
So if he didn't intend to hurt seditions, he's in an elected position, right?
Yeah.
2029 is coming. 2029 is coming. He's gonna want those same people votes again. And I hope and pray that the Liberian people don't forget their pain. That's all me I gotta say. I hope and pray that the Liberians in Lofa County, the Lofians, don't get carried with trouble sentiment, but stand for justice for Momo Tama Momo. And many others that got wounded.
Yeah. Thank you. You want to respond to Musulu Thompson? She said Thomas Fallah slept on the left side of his head.
That was a premeditated sleeping, and I know he's still no sleep on his head. It was premeditated. The action was premeditated because of power. You want to stay in power. And nobody will tell me he's afraid for the people not to destroy his property.
Right. Thank you very much, Miss Wendy. She giving it to go where? Later Domase asking you. She giving it to go where?
You back to the old mountain to go to Digger Camp.
Digger Camp. Bye. So let's see. Let's get to that. Amy go close for us here.
Thank you, Mr. Gilman. Thank you, Roslyn. Mr. Gilman, the problem with Liberia is that we are very good at supporting bad people. We are very good. We respect bad people than the good people. Look at this. Even the government in Liberia, it will succumb to civil disobedience more than somebody that want to do it the right way. But when I look at it, I mean, I have the feeling that this is going to happen. Because look at the election. I have the assurance that, oh yeah, President Weah will be re-elected. But when the results are coming in, even as I myself reading those results, I started asking myself, what is going on? What is going on? The men who spent 42 years in government that don't have a kitchen, and the men who building the PHP park and the invisible park and roads and other stuff, we want to remove it. There's my colleague at work, a Cameroonian guy from Cameroon. You know, he said, "What's wrong with you people? You are removing George Weah to put in the men that are dying." You know,
I'll tell you.
He said, "Wait a minute, are you Liberian people hate infrastructure development?"
Oh yeah.
I said, "Oh yeah, yeah." That was my response, says Rosie. I said, "Yeah, you don't understand what we call infrastructure development." He said, "Because that's why it is." He said, "I didn't have any." You say, I have people, friends that are from Liberia, but you can invite me with $1 million. I will never go to Liberia because what am I going for there? It will only remind me of my own civil war in my country. What would I go there for? I'd rather go to even Congo, Brazzaville, than going to Liberia because there's an infrastructure there that will change my mind. Say, oh, things are gone away. But we Liberians, we are very, very, very different when it comes to supporting wicked people. What Fallah has done today to the people is rewarding a man who is willing to kill or have killed people. You say, look, my man, welcome, man. Job well done. Job well done?
Yeah.
This is a low-fat thing, because if it's a low-fat thing, then let us know. Because I don't think low-fat people will go for that. Even when I look at the Secretary General statement, he confusing himself. He's not confusing anybody. You are Secretary General of the CDC. You can disagree with Thomas Fallah. You can say, we all from low-fat country, but I do not stand with you on this one, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I do not stand with you. But you see, the idea, you know, this guy was saying it, you know, what is the name? Stanton. He said you brought people from Southeast, they're taking over the government. You everywhere you load, that's also low-fat boy, then taking over the government. You get our good city to Koijee that not even know how to pronounce the past for anything. You know, I was somewhat disturbed by him, but when I look at it, I say, now he's right. You know, he's right. Because look at what's happening. What civilized society, that our organization, this is a responsible government that have the power to govern people in a peace and stability manners. And you tell someone that have threatened your comrade, someone that in a security apparatus that will kill the person. I'm a former rebel leader. Former rebel leader, that's not a rank. You know, but the former defense minister can lose his job just for the women protesting.
Exactly.
He can lose a job. Not just one job, 2 jobs.
2 jobs. He was chief of staff.
Yeah.
My job, I said 2 wives, 2 women.
Yeah.
And he was disrobed.
That's why he lost. But this man who can stand and say, look, I will mow this man down, and I have 75 motorbike guys armed and ready to go.
Yeah.
It can happen to him. This is the people that are preaching war crime code to bring war crime code.
It's so contradicting, isn't it?
That's the time our adversary will say, I dare you, you will test George Verdier. I dare you, you will test Thomas Yaya, because we will say, no, you're not clear.
Exactly.
He's a freedom fighter. He fight to keep us free. So now, if you're talking about Prince Johnson, hey, people have the right to stand up.
Stand up.
Exactly.
Because you are not doing it for the country. You're not doing it for the country. You're doing it for anyone to get an $8.4 million contract. That's what you're doing it for.
Yeah.
This has to stop.
Personal
Look, I tell you the last time, Mr. Gilman, you said, oh, he leaning toward Russia. I said, let me tell you, even if Waka lean toward Russia, it will be a good thing for us. If Waka lean toward, if Liberia lean toward China and Russia, we will have a counterpart that will counter the United States that all we're telling Yagbablo or Ato Sodo when you and your woman be proud to put it out statement. That's the problem in the country. We are there, every little thing. It had U.S. backing. The resolution that passed about the war crime code, need one senator that drafted it. That's a perplexing part of the thing. No senator, no representative say, yeah, I was on a drafting committee. Mr. Gilman said this on the show. If you pee in my face, if I'm not talking, that's okay. But don't stand there and tell me, say it's raining.
It's raining.
No, I know the difference between rain and pee.
Yeah.
You know the difference. You forcing down those things I would throw. We've been taking it since 1822. We've been taking it. We are accustomed to it. The U.S. will carry and push anything they want to push down. We'll take it. We are good at it. But don't pretend that it's for the good of the people. It's not good for the people. This is barbaric. This is why Liberia will never grow. Look at Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire entered their civil war 2003, almost 2004. Laurent Gbagbo was in a hair fighting for his life. Ouattara manipulated the constitution. He got a third term. But look at Cote d'Ivoire. Even the Afghan that happened there.
Yeah.
$1.5 billion. I didn't say million, I said billion with a B. Korogo, where I used to be cowboy on the bus. Korogo got a stadium, Boake. Where I used to go relax. You pushing wheelbarrow. Boake got a stadium. Sapitro, that right next to us, right here in Maryland area and River G area. Sapitro got a stadium. But look at Liberia. What we got? PHP, that invisible pass will be all over the county.
Mm-hmm.
We had nothing, zip, nada, for cookie. Mr. Gilman, that one will not have.
You failed.
I am, Mama. I am vexed. Because these are the people were counting on. It's good that my CNN teacher that Mr. Gilman face on it. That one I can knock my chest. Because when I go anywhere, they say 18er and Mr. Gilman face on it, I can knock my chest. But look at what you say. You want to wear for a t-shirt tomorrow?
I'm moving up. You're
going to put it away now. Look at what he did. These are the people that we were looking up. Joe Weah created you people to be the next generation leadership. Now, even when Joe Weah won't retire, you don't have a choice. He can't retire because you know the job is undone. The job is not finished.
No, it's not.
You have to come back and create new leadership. Joe Weah was not defeated. God paused him so that he can look back and look at the city of Sodom that being destroyed. Say, look back and see the city of Sodom.
Yeah.
What he looking at? Mr. Gilman, the war crime code, they can bring it any way they want. But if they are not careful, the calamity that will come upon it will be more than even the people that think about it. People like Ellen White, they are bounty hunter. Let me put it in a simple Liberia English. They're bounty hunters. He's a retreat express security. That's who he is. Any place that difficult that the American government can get to that they can call. When I say monkey jar eat pepper, that they can call. And I was saying he preaching politics. General.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Solo Senior. Brother Connor, AB. AB.
Thank you very much, Solo Senior. Yeah, my brother.
Welcome. Let's see. You close it up.
I know my sister Rosalie and Solo on fire are telling you they are the point that say I ain't gonna take it anymore. That
right.
We get together more.
You know, brother, again, let me reiterate, quite honestly, my disappointment, I'm still trying to process it to see how did we get to this place. Again, I go back to my dear brother Thomas Fallah. this guy is the doyen of the House of Representatives. This is a young man that I've had the opportunity. He's going to be serving 24 years.
24 years, yeah.
On the playing field to be serving 24 years as a representative. All because he had a political institution that have stood by him and continue to stand by him.
Right.
The lives and everything. This group fought on your behalf in Morovia, in Maserati County, against a vibrant, firebrand opposition group at the time was CPP. And they fought for you. Even if you had the mind of reconciling anything with the Thomas, Nimaling. I think the prudent thing, first thing first, was going to be to demand that this Nimaling go in the very foyer and extend a public apology.
Right.
Reconcile with the people that his goons mobbed to death in that place. That would have been the appropriate first step to do publicly.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. This is a man that have never come up publicly to extend any apology for the mayhem that was made against the people in Foya district. The seditions, people that identify with you, Thomas Fallah, and of course, the CDC. Francis normally had never publicly, not even the president of the Republic of Liberia now, President Weah, and then for you to get for you to muster the courage, the temerity, the bracing bravery to go and say it publicly. Apparently, it was not even he did not even consult his party caucus in the House of Representatives. But to take such a decision only to come back with a lame apology, I mean, I'm disappointed in that young man, and quite honestly, the honorable thing, like I stated today on another show, the honorable thing he can do is to step down as a speaker, deputy speaker of that house.
Oh, thank you.
There are other 5 post-seditions over there that could be elected in that position. And that's why people voted for you, even got vote more than the current speaker, all because CDC believe in you.
Yeah.
The people believe in you in that direction. And to betray that cause, I mean, look, there's no way you can sugarcoat it. You can't explain it in any shape or form.
No.
It's a brazen slap in the face of the people that supported you. I mean, this is a young man I admire. I don't know Thomas Fallah personally, but from from a downtrodden to extend to this to the pinnacle of legislative politics, trust me, I admire that. But to throw everything in a dungeon like this, just for some kind of, I don't know how you call it, show me or whatever it is disappointing, my brother. But again, this is what we had. The sincerity on the political guys in our country is just lacking. You got to be somebody of principle. You got to stand for something. What else you want? You have reached the zenith of legislative politics now. The only thing you got over there is one of these days maybe to be a speaker. Nothing else you got over there to prove, young man.
Nothing.
You have had an opportunity. The likes of you, all of the guys that got elected in 2005, I think you are the only one standing over there right now. Come on, huh? What's the point?
Akaros Great Gun, Solomon.
Everybody from 2005, Thomas Fallah is the only guy that's standing over there. He's going to be 24 years. Right? So to do that, and then come out with a lane, and then to you rot in the soil in the for the SG to write. Okay, I would look at that whole thing, 6 paragraph release. I think it's kind of incoherent. You understand? Because the closing part of it is completely outside of what the I think the 4th paragraph, whatever in it stating.
Yes.
It's incoherent. I'm yet to put it together. Because you're making comparison with President Weah, and then at the end of the day, they say, "Oh, we come back and something." So it's a sad situation, but I hope, and I truly, truly hope that these people will understand the enormity of the tax ahead, and the people that have brought them thus far, they will understand it. Because there is always a tomorrow, and there is no way the political party in power, United Party, will give them an opportunity to be anything that they think that they want to be in the future. It's not going to happen. And then for Thomas Fallah to mark it today, is very humanly going to fight him for that district come 2029 again.
Yes.
He's going to contest against him over there in 2029. Mark it. Yemale is not going to go away with that. He's going to contest against Thomas Fallah 2029. Trust me. Mark it down. He will do it. Right? So, yes. And lastly, my brother, again, you have a CDC legislative caucus, and their silence is deafening. They're saying nothing over there. They sat down there, their standard bearer was disrespected. I don't see any formal position statement or demanding this government to tell you this should never ever happen again. Not even to the former vice president or any other vice. I mean, more to talk about the president, the former president. You cannot fight this fight alone. You got the power of the purse. Trust me, if this was it, if Unity Party was in the leadership of the House of Representatives, they would have taken a firm decision on certain things.
Absolutely.
And demand the government, because if a president is set on the standard bearer and nothing happens, trust me, every other thing that follows is like they can say, blah, is nothing.
Blah. Yeah.
That's the court of impunity that have been sanctioned with the support of even the CDC legislator. So I'm disappointed, my brother. But again, a great show, and we will continue to point those things out.
Absolutely.
And these people need to understand the country is not going to progress with this kind of behavior.
No.
And lastly, my brother, the issue of the war crime code is a good thing for people to account for the atrocities that are committed, the murder against people in our country. But the manner in which it's being driven is all about people, external people that really don't have the interest of Liberia at heart, or what they will get in their pockets.
Yes.
So until it can be structured, it's going to be a problem.
It's going to be a problem.
It's going to be a problem, brother. But we hope for the best of that country, and the opposition needs to recalibrate. At this time in 2018, the opposition have reconsolidated, and they were at the top of CDC.
Right.
At this time, nothing is being heard, my brother. It's appalling.
It is.
Thank you for the show, and then thanks to my dear sister Rosalie, and then great Ada Solo. You know, I saw that you guys were on fire, but I think rightfully so.
No doubt.
Great to see you. And then we'll be in between. Like I stated, this is a special month for me, but in between we'll avail ourselves to add more 1 cent or 2 cents to it.
Right.
Thank you very much, Brother Connor, senior analyst, Rosalie, our panelists there, and Solo Senior. Great having you guys on tonight. We'll speak about this at the beginning of the show tomorrow. But Delano Tamasa wife lost her mom. Yeah, a couple days ago, and that's why he's not on with us. But we'll talk about it much tomorrow. Also, Teresa Piacetti lost her mom also. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
want to say,
To Teresa again for her loss, man.
yeah. Says Teresa, sorry for your loss too. Yeah, Tomasa. Tomasa, I will
Tomasa,
call you
sorry.
tomorrow. It's late night, it's after midnight to me, so I don't want to disturb you.
Yeah.
Call you tomorrow. But sorry for the loss.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Again, we're gonna do the song here by Moses Soare for our fallen martyrs, Joshua and Tamar. Jehovah overdue.
It's Chai Keys on the beat.
Are y'all ready?
Are you ready?
Oh, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, no. Jehovah overdue. Yeah. Papa, you too good. Jehovah, you too good. Papa, you too kind. Miracle working God. Give you all the praise. Give you all the glory. You alone deserve it. You put my enemies under my feet. Because I have you, I face no defeat. Higher and higher, I give you the praise and I give you the honor because you're the king. You love me personally. See the testimony. You get the glory. You get the honor and everything. Yeah, you love me personally. See the testimony. You get the glory. You get the honor.
Sam Ricks, Tanya Seville, Lady Adomba, Abubakar Kamara, Yasake Ware, the lady from Atlanta, London Diallo, Charles Jobo, Lawrence F. Draka Sr., Claire Richards, Josephine Satamoa Anissa, Brody Healing, Her Royal Highness Marie Pine,
I thank you love me personally.
Amy Black,
Testimony, you get the glory, Lord. You know,
Savannah Harris,
you love me personally. Testimony, you get the glory, Lord.
Sharif Molly Oru. Thanks to all of you that made it here tonight. Distributors of the show. Those of you that trended with us here. Our team of panelists and analysts. Thank you very much. Let's keep hope alive. Pray for long life. Pray for our country, Liberia. Pray for El Morris.
Are you ready? You love me personally. See the testimony. You got the glory. You got the honor and everything. Yeah. You love me personally. You love me personally. You got the glory, Lord.
Join us on the FM dial, Jita Hot Talk FM 107, on the Mixler app, for our non-stop entertainment section. Until then, I've been your host and announcer, Wild Michael Gilman, bidding you a pleasant good night rest.
Your mercies so far, Jehovah, you too kind of. Yeah, Papa, you too kind of. You too kind of.
economic